What's up, you guys? It's Haley J. I'm back with a Coachella Splatter messy inspired festival look. All the shadows I'm using today are like Friends Beauty house shadow brands. They don't have names, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to show you them so you can kind of get the general color. I went in with some orange for my transition, and I just kind of took my time with my stained ass brush and just kind of buffed it in, buffed it out, and made it a nice clear concise transition. And then I added, excuse all the shadow on my nails, I'm sorry, and then I added a nice kind of a burgundy red, and I just made it a very harsh and sharp cut into the crease to define it out. And then I'm gonna keep buffing it to kind of make it smoother. But yeah, you'll see me on the struggle bus just trying to kind of get it smoothed out and into the transition. So once I do that, I wouldn't recommend using that brush, by the way. Then I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and just kind of sloppily clean up the little middle part so that I can add a really pop of color, because I feel like without the concealer it will get lost. And then after that, I'm going to grab another Friends Beauty house shadow in hot yellow and just swipe it all up over my lid and then up, matching, kind of like winging it out to match the crease. I'm not topless, by the way. I do have a bra on. I just, when I paint my chest, I tend not to paint over my clothes. You guys know how it is. So go ahead and just making it real nice and yellow. And then again, always buff it back out with a crease brush, making it nice and smooth. Yeah, and so it looks a little crazy. It always looks a little crazy until you manage to, until it comes together. So here I'm going in with Hopscotch from Makeup Geek and a little bit of Neptune just to accentuate my brow. It'll look a little bit more uniform later on, but it was just something I wanted to add a little bit of color and definition. And then before I add my lashes from Hell, I'm going to put on Benefit Their Real Mascara and just really get the coating of my lashes so that they're not so obviously unblended in the end result, because this does consistently happen to me. And I also foregoed, is that a word? Oh, and these are NYX Amplified Lashes from the Wicked collection and Duo Glue. You'll never see me put lashes on camera. I literally can't do it. But yeah, I did forego bottom mascara just because I didn't want it to take away from the rest of the look. So this is me just slamming on some foundation. It has a base coat, a little bit of Smashbox primer oil, and Kat Von D Lock-It. It's pretty much my go-to combination, but y'all knew that. I'm just gonna get all that blended out, and really, even though my body and face is going to be covered in pigment, I wanted to be able to have a nice base. So that's Mehron mixing liquid. It's really good. If you don't have that, I would use glycerin and a little bit of water. And this is a Bdellium Tool thick bristled brush. You can get them for like $2 to $6 on Amazon or at any SFX store or craft store. And you want to put your thumb or index finger at the top of the bristle and run it through the harsh bristles after you lightly dip it in your solution and into your pigment. You can also use that brush to scratch up a compressed shadow to create loose pigment that you can also splatter onto your body. Splatter in itself takes so long, so you're not going to see me do all of it because I would lose my mind, and so would you. But this is just me going in and setting some of the accentuating colors that I want to stick out before I kind of work on my chest and neck and on the forehead piece. I didn't really edit out me just kind of wandering around just because I'm fucking lazy. I don't know what I was saying or what I was doing. I look really confused. Who am I talking to? Why is my arm scratched? Oh my god. Anyway, a little bit more splatter. And as you can see, if you take your, as close as you do the splatter to your face, you'll get a different texture and different definition. So just experiment with that. Sometimes I will staple a towel behind me to pick up the excess. I didn't in this instance, but you always could. And after that, I'm gonna, again, what am I doing? Am I confused? Haley. 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 Bitch, what the fuck are you? Oh, I was getting pigment. Oh, artist. Okay, so then just keep it going. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. Pose, mid-pose, pose, mid-pose. Okay. So, okay. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I'm getting more pigment. Or I'm jerking an elf off. I don't really... Here we go. More. Yeah, see, this is why I couldn't show you guys all of it. Because it would take actual hours. But you'll see that we're about to start the chest piece. And so to start, it's really important that for me, that I define kind of my clavicles and my neck bones and my shoulder bones. And I'm going to kind of essentially just define them out, starting with the turquoise, and then I'm going to add a dark fuchsia pink and a purple. As you can see, I kind of did that off camera. I used every single shade from the Moonchild Glow Kit to kind of add just a super accentuate, yeah, right there, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. But as you can see, I just like outlined in dark and highlighted in blue and then highlighted all over. And I just really felt that it really reached kind of the ethereal look I was going for. And then I basically, a little bit more, a blue moon. I hit pan on Purple Horseshoe yesterday and I kind of want to die. And honestly, take your time, get your glow on, get your etherealness on, and really, I like the goalies and valleys of your chest and neck. Like, as you can see, I got lots of like dips and pools and puddles and all that, so you really want to make sure that you hit those spots because they're going to hit the light and it's going to make it pop. And just take your time, and I added lots of pink in, and then I obnoxiously posed, which wasn't for you guys, that's what I do by myself. It's probably why I don't have a lot of friends. But then I just went back in with the pink and just kept building, adding definition. It's actually quite washed out for how it actually ended up coming across on camera. Oops, went blocked there for a little second. I'm sorry, I'm bad at editing. And as you can see, I added some forehead details, just some basic stipple lining at top. I actually ended up hating that, but whatever, it's on there. And then using my Duo eyelash glue, I put all that glitter and all that gold chunky shit on my head. It took like an hour and my camera died, so I couldn't film it. And now I'm just gonna pose for you. I'm gonna pose. That's my lips. Oh, I added, that's Kat Von D. I can't remember the name. I'll put it in the description box. But the lipstick is Kat Von D, and the highlight across the lipstick and down the chin is also, of course, Moonchild. I'm just gonna, ooh, no, we're not done apparently. Yeah, I actually just did this for like half an hour. I just posed, added more pigment, and then posed, and then added more pigment. Yeah, see? And that is how I achieved this festival-inspired look that I would definitely recommend to anyone that would like to be culturally sensitive and socially appropriate during festival season. Alright, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you're into it. And if you guys have anything you want to see, drop it down below in the comments, and I'm trying to get a video at least once a week. I love you!